welcome back. Today we are back to Pretty Boy Panic and we are focusing on Tails route today. And this time we are going to hang out with this gorgeous purple-haired pretty boy. Let's get started. What is your name? What are your pronouns? She, her. You've been hearing muffled voices in your sleep lately. Silent screams and giggles from an unknown source. Keeps you on your toes. You, of course, assume the noises is from your neighbors considering all the voices are coming through your walls. But lately, the voices have been becoming more and more strange. The sounds of doors slamming shut, or blunt objects hitting into something not that solid, or splattering sounds lead your mind into thinking not so pleasant things. You don't know what your neighbors do at night. And a part of you doesn't really want to know. Crunch, crunch. Is he just eating chips really loudly? Strange rustling sounds awaken you from your dreamless slumber. What time is it? Your eyes slowly open as your body forces itself awake. 3 a.m. Great. What the hell are they even doing? Come inside. Just like your picture. Disgusting. You let out a sigh, knowing that now you're awake, it will be impossible for you to get back to sleep. Ever since you moved to your new apartment in Talhua, it's been harder for you to get a good night's rest. All that creaking and whispers you hear from close by neighbors makes it almost impossible for your easily awoken self to get some sleep. The only good thing that's come out of your recent sleep deprivation is how you have more time to do work. I've got 2 graphs I need to fill out. Oh, and some reports I need to make for James. You pull out your computer and start typing away. The deadline for the reports is next month, but I guess since I have time, I should just do it all now. So tiring. Your voice is too loud, my neighbors will hear, you know. Every time I hear his annoying voice, I crave violence. Gritting your teeth, you try to type a little louder to drown out all the noise your neighbor was making. The muffled giggles and voices kept worming through your head. Come on, let's go into my room. Yeah, just go inside. Yeah, this is my room. Yeah, don't worry about how dark it is. The door shut and the noise was gone. Finally, some peace and quiet. Even though you never met your noisiest neighbors, your impression of them was less than stellar. You often thought about confronting them or calling in a noise complaint, but ultimately decided against it due to the crippling fear of confrontation. Your eyes blinked heavily as you continued to write up your report, and soon you started to see light trickle through your window. Barely any sleep, now I have to get to work. Just lovely. Your tired body picked itself off your work desk as you started to get ready for the day. Hopefully, I don't pass out. This lack of sleep is really getting to me. Yinny, there you are, ready to start the day? No, I'm really not. Oh, Yinny, such a pessimist. Shut up, Kelly, I've got like 2 hours of sleep. Kelly lives a floor down from your apartment, thankfully. She works at the same office as you, so she often wants to walk together. She's extremely loud and upbeat, which can get annoying at times, but she buys you coffee occasionally, which makes her okay in your book. You look tired, Yinny. Noisy neighbors again? Yeah, Mr. Popular brought over another person, and they would not shut up. Dang, that's awful. Man, if I ever see their faces, I'll give them a real talking to. No one disturbs my friend. Kelly raises her fist, shaking it at the roof. Thanks, Kelly. We better get going soon, don't want the boss man to get mad at us. Right, let's go. Kelly waved goodbye to you as she quickly sat at her desk. But just as you're about to do the same, a voice pulls you over. Ah, Yinny. I was wondering when you'd show up here. What do you want? Why does he sound pompous and mean? I thought you tried to get to work earlier. Such a shame. But I guess punctuation has never been your strong suit. Oh my god, it is on site. Who are you and who are you and why are you so mean to me? I wish this man the most pain imaginable, but I'm on time. Have you never heard of the saying, on time is always late? No, but it sounds extremely stupid. Watch your tone to your higher-ups. Oh no, I'm so scared. Oh no, don't do it. James is one of the higher-ups in the company. He's stolen your spot of Employee of the Month too many times for you to count, leaving a sort of rivalry. Since James is a higher-up, he's allowed to push his work onto you with little backlash. Did you get my reports done? You mean your work? Yeah, I have it done. Good, send them to me and I shall see if you did a decent job. Oh no! No, I hate this man. For your sake, it better be good. Yeah. You roll your eyes and sat down at your desk. Your fingers started to hurt with how much you typed, and your chest started to feel cold. A feeling all too familiar to you. Knowing that your body was on the brink of passing out, you knew there was only one solution. I need some coffee. You poured yourself a large cup, not bothering putting in any cream or sugar. You gulped down the crappy coffee that was provided in the break room. Gross. This'll get me through the day though. You slugged back to your desk to finish up the rest of your work. Hey, Yinny, ready to go? Finally, the day was over. Yeah, I'm ready. Not so fast. God damn it. Screw you, James. James walks over to you carrying your report printed out. What's this? Your reports that I did for you. Really? Because what I see is total crap. James sighs as he pushes his glasses back up on his face. Redo it. What? I said redo it. There's no way I could possibly use something this terrible. But my shift ended, and it's late. Well, I don't care. You can't leave here until your work is done. Oh my god, I'm gonna throttle this man. James shoved the documents into my hands. I expect something better in the morning. Hey, you can't do that. Your shift is over. Have you never heard of overtime? Oh, this is too frustrating. It better be done tomorrow. James walked out the door, leaving me with the reports once again. Man, what an asshole. Oh shoot, sorry Yinny, I guess I'll have to leave without you. It's okay, Kelly. Sighing, you open up your computer once again. I'll see you later, okay? Don't stay up too late. Your fingers ran over your keyboard as the hours ticked away. Almost done. Wait, what does that say? The text is so small. Hang on. I finally made out what it said by squinting, but it says, you tired yet? So uncomfortable. Your head turns. Who's there? Nothing but silence follows your question. God, I must really be going crazy. You sipped on some coffee as you quickly finish up the reports. That should do it. Stretching your back, you got your stuff and headed back to your apartment. You arrived back at the complex at 12 AM. Such a mess. One of your neighbors was being noisy again. Muffled whispers fill your ears as anger started to rise. This asshole. Have they seriously never heard of whispering? Something inside you started to snap. This time we just go to sleep. Instead of kicking their door, you breathe in and out. Nothing good will come out of you trying to start a fight with neighbors you don't even know. You sigh and hang your head as you sluggishly walk to your room. Hey, please. Once again, faint voices fill your ears. What does that say? Hang on. It's such tiny text, but it says, you need... come back here. With the clicking and clacking coming from one neighbor and voices coming from the other, you knew sleep would not be achievable tonight. Stop struggling. A shiver was sent down your spine. What are they doing in there? The voices, which are usually rather inappropriate, seem strangely different. It hurts. Leave. The desperation and soft running was silent, but definitely noticeable. The curiosity was eating you up inside. You decide to listen a little closer. Sorry. Please. Your heart pounded in your chest as your mind started to wander. You couldn't tell if it was just some more gross noises or something different. Oh no, the scratching sound. It was faint, but you could definitely hear it. Someone was scratching at the ground next door. There was a voice as clear as day, but a loud thump cut it off. You started to realize there was no more sound in the complex. No more voices. Maybe you were overthinking this, but you felt like something happened to that other voice. Oh no! We should go out there to see if something's wrong. Let's go to sleep this time, we'll go out there afterwards. Nope, I'm definitely overthinking it. Your eyes shifted to your door. They're probably just doing something weird in there, no need to concern myself over it. You yawned, the whole complex was silent. Turning over in your covers, you close your eyes, but even in your deep sleep you could hear it. It was so faint, too faint to wake you up, but it was there. The sound of bones being broken and skin getting ripped apart. It was funny how your brain could envision what it would look like in your sleep. Oh god! You awoke with a shudder. You looked at your clock. 5:30 AM. Of course, even my body won't let me get a full 8 hours, even with silence. It was a good thing it was Saturday, or else you'd be too disheveled looking for work. Your eyes felt all crusty, and your mind was reeling trying to remember what you were dreaming about. Whatever it was, it definitely wasn't good. Bang! There's a loud banging sound. What the? A loud slam of the door rang through your ears. Oh, I've had it! Listen to me, pretty boy. I'm not someone who lets people play with their hearts so easily. A lover's quarrel? You can't just dump me like that. Sorry, but I couldn't have dumped you if we weren't together. Oh no, she smacked him. Asshole! How dare you? I'm sorry, mate. It's Gia, you jerk. You heard a string of curses and stomps. Silence filled the air. Sniff. Oh no. You hear muffled sobs coming from one of your neighbors. Even though this guy was one of the main causes of your sleepless agony, you couldn't help but feel pity for him as you hear the silent sobs through the walls. You sigh and got out of bed, still in your pajamas. Maybe it was because you were tired, maybe it was just because you were curious. But you felt like you should comfort him, and maybe after that you can talk about all the noise he's making at night. The sobs got a little louder as you walked outside. You saw a rather tall man, slumped on the ground with his head in his knees, silently, crying his eyes out. I mean, what did he expect to happen? He brings so many women over. At least one of them was bound to get mad. He slowly approached the man. Hey, buddy, you okay? The man flinched and immediately stood up to face you. Oh, he's so cute! Why are they all so pretty? Yeah, I'm fine. Your eyes widened a little. This was a lady killer. You didn't know what you were expecting your neighbor to look like, but certainly not that. He was almost intimidatingly tall, but had such a sweet-looking face it cancelled out. The air around him smelled like sweet flowers that reminisced of women's perfume. His calm, soothing voice sent shivers down your spine. Even in his distraught state, he looked so pretty. Hey! Oh, you were so cute! Why is everybody in this apartment so hot? The man waved his hand in front of your face. You've been silent for a while. Did you need space, or...? You flush at the sudden realization that you were just staring at this man you barely knew. Yeah, sorry, spaced out. You felt like digging a hole in the ground and burying yourself in it. God, this is too embarrassing. I'll go complain about the noise to him some other time. I think I should get going. I hope your face feels better. Wait, please. I'm sorry, it's just I've never seen you around before. Are you from this complex? Pointed to your room. Well, I did come out of this room just now. Right. Sorry. The man seemed uneasy as he played with the hem of his shirt. His eyes scaling you. That must mean you're the new tenant that moved in a couple months ago. It's nice to meet you finally. My name is Tao. Tao held out his hand in an extremely awkward display of introduction. You took his hand, shaking it. Nice to meet you too. I'm Yinny. Tao nodded. His grip on your hand got a little tighter. His eyes suddenly locked onto your hands for an uncomfortable amount of time, before he looked back up, releasing you from his strong grip. Oh, wow, your hands are so soft. Any butterflies you were feeling about this guy suddenly disappeared with the creepy words that came out of his mouth. A shiver was sent down your spine. Maybe you were being too judgy, or maybe it was because he seemed so jumpy, but something felt off about this guy. I'm so sorry about the noise this morning. I was in a bit of a misunderstanding with one of my, friends, pushing away the feeling of uneasiness. It's alright. I'm used to all the noise by now anyway. Tao's eyes looked at you one more time. He smiled and walked a little closer to you. Hey. It was really nice of you to check if I was okay. The air turned cold and sinister around you and Tao. Maybe I should... Your phone rang. James was calling you. Oh, sorry, I gotta take this. You breathed out a sigh of relief. At least James was good for something. Oh, of course. You waved goodbye to Tao and stepped back into your room. You pick up your phone. About time you picked up. Do you keep everyone who calls you waiting this long? Do you call your employees on a Saturday? My God, you were so asking for it. The relief you felt from James calling you quickly turned to bitterness. What do you want, James? Also, why are you calling me? Isn't it more professional to email your coworkers? Hey, don't forget who you're talking to. But if you must know, our company can see all of our work emails, so they can't see your abuse of power. I get it. What was that? Nothing. That's what I thought. Anyway, I have some work I need you to complete. I'm just straight up going to record his calls and send them to HR. Do you know the conference with corporate that's coming up? Of course, everyone's been working their asses off preparing for that thing. Tell me about it. I've been drowning in all this work just to appease those stuck-up assholes. You mean drowning in all the work that you make me do? That's why I'm calling you. Look, I know I'm hard on you, but you're the only person who really knows how to work hard. I want you to help me make the slideshow. All the other guys push this onto me and there's no way I can do this on my own. Well, that sounds awful, James. Why do you think I'd ever help you when you've been pushing all your other work onto me? Because if you help me, I'll talk to the corporate and get you promoted. Promoted? You wouldn't believe your ears. Getting promoted seemed like a distant dream. God, if I get promoted, I could finally make enough money to move out of this noisy complex or get a TV. That seems way too good to be true. Trust me, if you help me out, I'll talk to the corporate. I know a guy who'll get you that promotion. A part of you didn't believe James. But considering all the amount of work you already had, it's not like it would bother you if you had a bit more. Okay, this time, let's help James, and then we don't help him. Okay, I'll do it. Even if there was a slim chance of that promotion, what other chance would you get? Perfect, we should start working right away. I'll send you the slides. Wait, am I working on this today? Duh, I'm hoping to get this done as soon as possible. I'll check over the work after the weekend. Good luck. He's making me work on the weekend and he gets his weekend off? As the notification of the shared document got sent, you felt a sense of dread. A little extra work won't kill me. Come on, Yinny, you can do this. The entire weekend was filled to the brim with work. The noise from your neighbors kept you up enough for you to finish at least a bit of it. Your head throbbed and your body was sore. You were shivering at the thought of the weekend being over and the workload only doubling in the office. Yinny! Yinny? You tear your eyes away from the computer and quickly get your work clothes on. Morning, Yinny! Oh my God, what happened to you? Nothing, just catching up on a little extra work is all. Just a little? The bags under your eye look like they're about to reach the floor. Are you sure you shouldn't just take the day off today? You don't really look fit to work. No, I'm fine. If I take a sick day, there'll just be more work that'll pile up. What type of extra work is making you so burnt out? You told Kelly about the slideshow, and how James needed your help with it. Seriously? Oh, I can't believe that arsehole is using his power to get you to do his presentation. It's okay, after I'm done I'll have a slim chance of getting promoted. I couldn't pass up that kind of offer. Still, this much work for a slim chance of a promotion. There's no need to worry, Kelly, I can manage stress well. A few extra papers is nothing for me to gripe about. He gave Kelly a reassuring smile. Okay, if you say so. Shoot, it's already 8 o'clock. Let's hurry to work. You and Kelly ran to your office. You breathed out a sigh of relief. Right on time. Kelly sat at her desk shooting you a smile before she opened up her computer. You stretch your back to work. Typing away at your computer, your head started to ache. You couldn't tell if it was from all the caffeine you've been actively pumping into your bloodstream, or the lack of sleep and proper food. Your chest started to hurt, and your breath felt cold. Maybe I just need more coffee. Your head hit your desk and everything went blank. There was a complete silence for a few seconds as your body relished in the forced break it gave you. Yinny, sleeping on the job? God, it's like you have no respect for this company at all. I hate this man. I hate this man. I hate this man. Shit, did I pass out? You rubbed your head and sighed. Sorry, I just blacked out a little is all. Oh, really? Do you need medical attention or can you just suck it up and act like an adult? Seriously, making a scene like that? You wanted to scream. Your head hurt, you passed out, yet you were labeled unprofessional for fainting. Sorry. It's alright. How's the slideshow going? It's going well. I have 10 more slides to do, then I'll send it back to you for feedback. Excellent. I expect it to be done today. You only have 10 slides left anyway. Doing all of that in one day seemed like a bad idea, considering the state you were in. But you didn't have the guts to turn him down. Alright, I'll get it to you by the end of the day. Perfect. I hope all your slides are up to standard. You opened your computer and started to chip away at the piles of work given to you. Your body and brain ached as your work quickly turned into overtime. Finally, at 11:30, you were done. You closed up your computer. You wanted so badly to curl up in a corner and cry. Hey, Yinny. Oh, Kelly, you scared me. Why are you still here? It's so late. Come on, just because you have some extra work doesn't mean you can get out of walking home with me. You must have waited so long. I don't mind at all. It would be so dangerous for you to go out alone at night like this. Kelly helped you pack up your stuff and patted you on the shoulder. You must be so exhausted. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to sleep though. My mind is racing and my neighbors won't shut up. Kelly hesitated a bit before she finally spoke. There is a place that relieves a lot of stress for me. What do you mean? Whenever I feel too stressed out to work, I go to this underground club. I kinda just drink my cares away there. It's really fun. You're a little shocked. Kelly, clubbing? You didn't really look like the type who would be into that. If you want, we can go together there. Maybe it'll relieve some stress for you. Clubbing didn't really seem like something you could do. People who usually go to clubs were young or just sad bachelors, but drinking your cares away with a friend did seem nice. Okay, that sounds fun. We can't drink too much though. I don't need a hangover on top of this migraine. Yes, let's go. You and Kelly walked a few blocks down until you reach a dark alleyway. Your blood turned cold as Kelly suddenly stopped in her tracks and shuffled over to the right wall. You can't tell anyone about this place, okay? The people there don't want the word getting out. You nod. You definitely knew this would be a bad idea, but for some reason, you just kept following Kelly. Kelly knocked 3 times on the wall. A section of the wall was split apart, revealing a door that led to a deep staircase. This is gonna be so fun. Oh god. You gave a half smile to Kelly as she locked arms with you and took you down the stairs. The faint sound of music hit your ears as you continued downstairs. You took a deep breath as Kelly opened the door to the club. Oh wow, here we are. Immediately, your eyes were assaulted with colors and soft music. People were standing around drinking and laughing with each other. It felt way more comfortable than a regular club. Oh, this is way more calmer than I expected. Yeah, that's why I like it. But even though it's calm, we gotta look out for each other. There's more creeps than you think here. Of course, you and Kelly sat down at the bar. Kelly ordered some drinks for you two, and you ordered some snacks. You both chatted. You feel yourself relax a little as the stress from work fades away. Kelly! Some girl waved to Kelly from the other side of the room. Shit. Hey, Yinny, I need to go over there for a bit. You're okay for a few minutes, right? You looked around the room. There weren't really any sketchy people here. Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay, just call me if you need me. Kelly ran over to the girl. Oh, they must be friends. You continue to eat snacks while looking around the club. Hey, haven't seen you around before. Someone sat next to you. Is a seat taken? You looked up at the interloper. Wow, your eyes are even prettier than I imagined. It's you! Oh my god, it's you. You almost choke on your snacks. What's he doing here? You shivered, remembering your awkward first encounter with the purple-haired man. Oh, hey, Tao. Your eyes shifted. You didn't really feel comfortable around him. Tao fiddled with his hands, looking nervously at you. Well, how did you find this club? It's not really the most public of clubs. I just came in with my friend to relieve some stress. Oh, so where's your friend at? You look around the club. Where the hell is Kelly? I guess I lost her. Oh well, she's not here with you right now. Do you mind if I stay with you for a bit then? You side-eye him a bit. Just letting him sit next to me doesn't seem to be too bad. You nodded as Tao scooted closer to you. Can I buy you a drink? Depends. You're not gonna put something in it, are you? What? Of course not. Do I look like the type of person to do that? Tao looked at you, his innocent eyes staring into your soul. No, you don't. Sorry for being mean. It's just been a long day. You signaled the bartender to bring you another drink. You took a long sip of the bitter tonic that the bartender mixed up for you. It's okay. To be fair, I was acting super creepy on our first encounter. I usually get a bit awkward when I see someone who's as beautiful as you. You coughed on your drink a bit. Your looks have been described many times throughout your life. Beautiful was an adjective that was rarely used for you. Well, at least by strange handsome men at clubs. Sorry. Did I just make it weird again? That was probably a bit too forward for me to say. You shook your head. As your face started to heat up, you took another sip of your drink. No, you're fine. Can I have another drink? You waved over the bartender once again. Your head started to feel fuzzy. You couldn't tell if it was from the alcohol or the embarrassing situation you were in. Maybe I should change the subject? I thought you were handsome back then. I also thought you were very good looking when I first saw you too. I get why so many women like you. Thanks. People often tell me what I lack in personality, I make up for in my face. Well, I'll be the judge of that. You took another sip of your drink. You seem like an okay guy so far. Who knows? Maybe you're a secret serial killer. Oh, maybe he is. You nudged him jokingly. Oh, you better be careful then. You could be my next victim. Tal went silent for a bit. You know, this isn't the best place to go clubbing. Tal leaned closer to your ear, and you shivered as his face got closer to yours. The people in here look all calm and nice, but trust me, nobody here is innocent. Wait, what do you mean by that? Tal, there you are! An extremely pretty woman trotted up to Tal, her heels clacking. You left me all alone back there. I was so lonely. Hey, Xiaohua. The woman looked at you up and down, scoffing under her breath. Who's that? Oh, this is my neighbor, Yinny. Her friend isn't here right now, so I'm keeping her company. Oh, Tal, always so kind. But you know a lot of people are waiting for you. Oh well, could you tell them I'll be there in a bit? I kinda don't want to leave Yinny alone. Oh, come on, she won't die if you leave her here for a few seconds. But hey, Xiaohua! Xiaohua pushed Tao away into the crowd. Don't be stubborn. Tao disappeared into the crowd of people, leaving you with Xiaohua. So you're Tao's neighbor. You nodded, and you got a sinister feeling from her. I guess I have nothing to worry about. Excuse me? Listen, I know you must be reeling with all the attention Tao's been giving you. But just a word of advice, he does that to everyone. He stared at her a bit confused. I think you have the wrong idea. I'm not interested in Tao. I know you're not. If he did, then we'd have a real problem. Just stay away from Tao. You don't know what you're getting into. I'm gonna flip her off. You stuck out your middle finger. Fuck off, you brat. I already told you I'm not interested in him. Whatever, I was just warning you. You might want to leave soon, by the way. Pigs should stay in their pen, you know. Wouldn't want people to worry. You grip your drink tighter in your hands. Sorry. Did I hit a nerve? Hey, Xiaohua, come over here. Oh, that's my cue. She smirked at you and strutted back into the crowd. The hell was that? Kids these days. You sighed. Your headache was coming back. You motioned over to the bartender. Can I get another drink? You looked in the crowd trying to find Kelly. I'm sure she's fine. The night, feeling more and more stressful by the second, filled to the brim with the drinks you ordered. You would think the bartender would have cut you off by now, but he seemed to have no qualms with letting you drink your heart out. You didn't know what time it was. Your head was cloudy. A hand fell to your shoulder. Oh, hey, Tao. Your words got jumbled together as you tried to form coherent words. Yinny, how many drinks have you had? You shrugged your shoulders. 10? Or maybe 25? 25? No, wait, definitely around 10. Tao looked around the club nervously, then stared straight at the bartender. Tao angrily pointed to the drinks, and the bartender shook his head. Tao let out a sigh of relief. Yinny, where's your friend? I think it's time for you to leave. Sure, she left me. Well, that's no good. Can you tell me what your friend looks like? Like, short and stuff? Very descriptive. Do you have a phone number? You slowly pull out your phone and try to call Kelly's number. Tao grabbed your phone. What are you doing? Just texting your friend. Don't worry. Tao texted Kelly to come meet you guys at the bar. Drink some water and try to clear your head a bit. Tao passed you a glass of water. When did he even get a glass? You took the water, taking small sips of it. Thanks. No problem. It's important to drink water after you drink. It prevents bad hangovers. Yinny! Oh god, I'm so sorry about leaving you. My friend was calling me over and I owe her a favor. Seeing Kelly's face gave you a rise of emotions. Yes, you were angry at her for leaving you at a club that you'd never been to, but another part of you was just sad that she left you. Kelly looked over at Tao. Who's this? Oh, this is Tao. He's my neighbor. You felt dizzy and faint. Tired. It's okay, I'll take you home. You can just rest. What? No way, I'll take her home. Do you really think I'm just gonna let you take my intoxicated friend home? Not a chance, buddy. She lives right next to me though. You can come with us if you don't trust me. Also, I don't think you should be talking, considering how you left Yinny here all by herself the whole night. Kelly clenched her fists. Alright, let's just have Yinny decide. Yinny, would you like me to accompany you home? I feel safer with Kelly. That's fair. Okay, you can just rest, Yinny. We'll get you home. You nodded as your head fell to the table. Your body relaxed as the much-needed rest overtook you. You haven't felt so calm in a long time. In your deep sleep, you could hear footsteps and the silent sound of cars driving by. You stirred as you clinged tighter onto whatever you were resting on. Wait, what am I laying on? You open your eyes. The colorful city lights seeped in through your half-awake eyes. Oh, he's so cute though. Look at him. Look how cute he is. Your body was swaying as you realized you're off the ground. Tal was carrying you on his back. Your face flushed as you gripped tighter onto him. Are those scars on his arms? Careful, you made me lose my balance. God, he's so cute. What are you doing? Carrying you back? Sorry if that's weird, I was just gonna help you walk, but then you kept flopping over and I didn't want you to hit your head on the floor. So, I thought this was the next best option. You looked around. Where's Kelly? Right here. You looked over at Kelly, who was right behind Tal, crossing her arms. I'm here to make sure this guy doesn't do anything. I'm not gonna do anything. Thanks, Kelly. Tal, I'm pretty sure I can walk on my own. I don't think that's a good idea. You were pretty drunk. Yeah, you fell like 4 times. We're almost there. You can just rest. Hey now, if Yandere doesn't want your help, then she doesn't need it. Oh my god, shut up. What was that, pretty boy? Nothing. I can put you down if you like, Yandere, but I'd rather carry you if you're still loopy. Your head did feel very fuzzy, and your body did need sleep. Hey, thanks, Tal. No problem. Just relax and we'll get you home safe. Your eyes close again as you let Tal carry you home. You could hear voices in your sleep. They were so faint you could barely make them out. Okay, where's our keys? I'm not sure. Oh, I need to go soon. Hurry up and search our pockets. I don't feel comfortable searching around the clothes of a woman I don't know very well. Funny, you don't usually have that problem. Can you just leave already? The bickering continued on. Your mind couldn't register what they were saying, so the conversation faded away in your brain. You can hear faint sounds of the morning rush. Your head pounded, and you were grateful that there was no bright sun to worsen your screaming hangover. Wait, my windows don't have good blinds. The sun should be in my eyes right now. You open your eyes to see that you weren't in your normal bed. Oh god, where am I? You sat up and ran over to the door. You ran into a room that was much bigger and cleaner than your complex. Oh, you're up. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah. Why are we both yelling at each other? Tao suddenly appeared in front of you. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You looked at him, then around the room. Did I spend the whole night here? Oh, yeah, about that. I couldn't find your keys to your room last night, and I didn't want to wake you up, so I just let you crash here. I slept on the couch, don't worry. While it was a little creepy, you slept in your neighbor's bed, but it was sort of nice he didn't just leave you on the floor of your complex. Thanks. That was actually really sweet. It's no problem. I made some breakfast if you'd like some, and I have some painkillers. You quickly took the painkillers from town and swallowed them dry. Thanks, my head is literally killing me. As your head pounded, you were reminded of James and the workload you're supposed to be doing right now. Oh crap, what time is it? Almost 10:30, what's wrong? Your heart sank as you just realized the gravity of your mistake. Oh god, I'm so late for work. You slumped down onto the couch, holding your face in your hands. All that work, all those reports, James. Shit, James is totally gonna kill me. You wanted to tear your hair out. The slideshow, my promotion. Are you okay? No, I'm late for work. Can't you just call in sick? I mean, you aren't really in the greatest condition to work. Yeah, I get that a lot. Even if I do call in sick, my coworker will literally make my life a living hell when I come back. Why would they do that? I wish I knew. Ever since he got promoted, he's been hell-bent on making me absolutely miserable. That's awful. Is there anyone you can talk to about it? You shake your head. Tao sighed and sat down with you. I get it. I know how it feels to have no one to turn to in a stressful time. If you ever need someone to talk to about it, I'll be just next door. Us workaholics need to stick together. Tao smiled at you, and the butterflies you felt when you first met him rose up again. Thanks. You and Tao ate breakfast together, and you called in sick, giving you your first day off in a while. You felt comfortable with Tao, and you guys started to hang out more often after you were done with work. You, of course, eventually told him about the noise that he and your others were making. He eventually got them to stop making noise so late, and Tao stopped bringing his friends all together, leaving the complex dead silent at night. It was a good thing he was friends with the other two, or they would never have shut up. Your bond with Tao only grew more in the time you spent together. Your hangouts soon turned into dinner dates. Every moment you had felt like Tao time. Tao was somehow crammed in. You didn't mind that much though. Having Tao around also made you feel safer, as well as calm, especially since James died. Shit! A news report came out a few days ago. James's body, or his parts, were found in 5 different dump yards. You didn't know how to feel about the whole situation. You didn't have to do any more extra work, and you quickly found out the slideshow was just another excuse for James to push his work onto you. You didn't want to say you were glad that he died, so horrifically at that, but it did make your life a whole lot easier. Though the thought of having a crazed murderer who dismembers people running around where you live sent shiver down your spine. And since you stopped being friends with Kelly after she left you at the club, you've been walking home at night with Tao. The police will find the killer soon. I shouldn't worry about it too much. Oh, he's so cute when he's asleep. Look at him. Look how cute he is. God, I want to kiss him so bad. I know you're the one that dismembered James, but I want to kiss you so bad. You and Tal were once again hanging out together. You wanted to try and introduce a cool new show about gods played by handsome men. But Tao quickly fell asleep as soon as the second episode started. Tao, you're missing the best part. You nudged Tao a little. Oh my god. Sorry, it's kinda hard not to fall asleep to this. What are you talking about? This is a thrilling story of romance and drama. I think you just like the handsome men in it. Well, having pretty actors does help. But it's not just about that, it's about the passion and the visuals in the show. Okay. Tao went silent for a bit before he cuddled up closer to you. Yinny, I really like spending time with you. Even if your shows suck. It doesn't suck, you just haven't given it a chance. I would give it a chance if napping wasn't way more fun. Tao's arms wrapped around you. It's good white noise at least. Your heartbeat quickened. You felt as though you and Tao's relationship was special, even if you guys didn't label anything. I like spending time with you too, you know? You wanted time to stop here, just you and Tao, just laying here together. Tao's head fell to your neck as he once again fell asleep. He sighed. His body was so warm. Your eyelids fluttered closed, and suddenly you didn't care about the show anymore. You stretch your back as you yawn. Ever since you stopped talking to Kelly, you had to remind yourself when to wake up. While there wasn't much stress at work because James was gone, there was still tons of work for you nonetheless. Time to get going. You sigh as you walked to work. You sat down at your desk, opening your computer. Your eyes quickly looked around the room, searching to see if Kelly was anywhere nearby. That's weird, she's usually here by now. Maybe she's late. As you continued to work, something felt off in the office. Your co-workers were talking more than normal to each other, and everyone seemed on edge. One of your co-workers walked over to your desk nearing the end of the day. Hey, we got an email from corporate saying that work ends early today. Really? What's the occasion? Oh, you didn't hear? Kelly died yesterday. Is my boyfriend just dismembering people on my behalf? Your heart dropped. What? I know, I was shocked to hear it too. First James, now Kelly. Looks like the killer really has it out for us. The police are going to run a full investigation on the office, but between you and me, I don't really think they're going to do much, especially after the way they brushed off James's case. Your pulse quickened as you packed your things. Kelly was dead. Your mind was racing. You didn't know what you were feeling. Fear. Grief. You didn't know, but you did know that you wanted all those thoughts to stop. Tao, I need to go see Tao. You walked through the rain to your complex. The cold droplets chilled your skin. All you wanted was to go and see Tao and talk about everything with him. You step into the complex. You could see Tao's purple hair in the distance. Tao! Your breath hitched as you took a step back away from him. Tao was holding Xiaohua close to him. Tao, you know! You butthole! Thanks for agreeing to meet with. I heard around that you got a girlfriend. I was scared, you know. Does this mean you like me? Tao smiled at her. How could I not? You're so beautiful. His eyes looked blank as Xiaohua brought her face closer to kiss him. Tao laughed as he pushed Xiaohua off him. Maybe it was your eyes playing tricks on you. But his face almost looked disgusted as he did. Warn a guy when you do that. Hey, let's take this aside. I don't think I can wait anymore. Okay, what if I call out to him? Tao, Yinny, you weren't supposed to see that. Let's go, Tao. Xiaohua smirked at you as she gripped Tao to push him inside. You felt sick to your stomach. Not wanting to be in the complex anymore, you walk outside in the rain. The rain felt fitting at a time like this. First the bad news in the morning, and now this. It's not like we're actually dating. I shouldn't be so upset about this. You sigh as your head fell to your knees. You didn't know how long you were outside. You couldn't feel any water droplets on you anymore. Hey, you look up to see Tao. Oh, he's so cute though. He looks like he's crying. No, my poor baby. Look at him. Oh my god, no. You'll catch a cold out here. You put your head back onto your knees. I don't want to talk to you right now. Come on, Yinny, don't be like that. Let's talk about this. What is there to even talk about? It's not like we're in a relationship. Tao looked at you with pleading eyes, trying to find the right words to make you hear him out. I didn't do anything with her, please, I promise. There was a reason I had her there. Whatever, Tao, I don't want to hear it. Please, Yinny, I really like you. I don't want everything to be ruined just because of a misunderstanding. You stayed silent as Tao begged you to come inside. You were too tired and upset to deal with him. But please, Yinny, I can show you if you like. Tao's expression became twisted as his breath started to quicken. Please, come inside. Talk with me. I don't think I can live with myself if I let you go like this. Tao grabbed your arm lightly. Okay, you better have a good explanation. Tao nodded as he led you to his room. Just wait here. I need to go and grab something. Then I'll show you. Tao, if this is gonna be dismembered heads, we're gonna have to have another talk. He sighed and sat down on the couch. You're wet and cold. I must look like a wreck right now. Maybe Tao has some towels in his bathroom I can use. You got up to search for the bathroom. You searched around Tao's place. There were so many rooms, each conveniently labelled with a small sticky note. Who the hell labels their doors? You never really explored around here before. His apartment was definitely bigger and had way more rooms than yours. You stopped in your tracks. Muffled wheezing breaths caught your ears. Tao? You followed the sound. It was so faint. You ended at a door, where the sound was the loudest. The door was unlabeled and had 6 locks, which were all unlocked. Your pulse quickened. Tao? Are you there? You opened the door. As soon as you step in, you started to shiver. God, it's as cold as a freezer in here. You could see something in the darkness. A person? Tao? You look around for a light switch. Instead, you found a dimmer. You slowly brighten the light. Oh no! You rub your eyes. Oh my god. Your stomach twists. Xiaohua was wheezing on the floor, slowly bleeding out. Her left eye was dripping with blood that was covered by a hair that stuck to the gaping hole. You could see her arm bone and the veins between the inner meat of her thighs. You can almost imagine how agonizing it would feel. You feel hot acid burning in your throat as you contained the urge to throw up on the dying Xiaohua. Her limbs were carefully packed in boxes labeled to different addresses. You couldn't move. Your body wouldn't allow you. You were in a horrified trance. Please. The words from Xiaohua broke you out of your trance. You covered your mouth ready to scream. Be quiet. He'll hear you. Her voice was gurgly as she tried to speak without choking on her own blood. Oh god. He's gonna do this to you too. You need to run. You took a shaky step back as you pulled out your phone to call 119. Xiaohua looked over your head. See? Told you I had a reason. Your heart stopped as you heard Tao behind you. Before you could react, Tao grabbed your head and brought it to the floor. He tried to squirm as you were under him. He screamed and kicked for your life as you cried, until everything went black as a needle pierced through your forearm. Sleep well, Yinny. Your head felt fuzzy, and your body felt like it was floating on a cloud. You rode off the euphoric feeling, not noticing anything off. You couldn't move at all due to the loss of focus. You took deep breaths trying to regain consciousness. The euphoria slowly disbanded, leaving your body feeling numb and heavy. Oh no! Hey, everything's okay. Tao was blurry. You didn't know what he was holding. What's happening? Tao spoke in a soft whisper that was barely audible. It took me a while, but you're all stitched up now. You shouldn't be awake, you know. You couldn't feel it, but you saw Tao's hand come up to caress your head. You can't feel this, right? Oh yeah, you're out of it right now. I forgot how long amputation takes when you're trying to keep the person who you're doing it to alive. You could barely register Tao's words. Your head was still so fuzzy. The air around you was cold and smelled of hand sanitizer. Something's wrong. You looked down. Your legs were covered with 2 heavy casts that enveloped your whole thigh, and your arms were bandaged up with an IV tube running down your left. But everything below your knees and elbows are gone. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, so I'm missing parts. You couldn't hyperventilate or even scream. Whatever was running through that tube was keeping you nice and calm. The benzodiazepines were pretty amazing, huh? Look how relaxed you are. Tao looked over at the IV bag. Hey, did you put the correct dosage in there? Yeah, jeez. Who is that? I know this isn't ideal, but I can take care of you like this, I swear. You just have to trust me. Your heartbeat quickened just a little as you slipped back into unconsciousness. Bad end. Yeah, that's a bad end, alright. Fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! What? I will get Tao's good ending. Right, this time it's a little bit different. You'll catch a cold out here. You put your head back onto your knees. I don't want to talk to you right now. Come on, Yinny, don't be like that. Let's talk about this. What is there to even talk about? It's not like we're in a relationship. I want us to be, though. Well, you have a shitty way of showing it. Tao cleared his throat. I let her go. Shaha, as soon as I saw you, I knew it wasn't right. Then why did you do it in the first place? Why would you even bring her here if you liked me? Did you just do this to everyone? Play with their hearts and then break them? I didn't mean to play with your heart. I'm just so scared. I feel like if I get into a relationship with you, someone will eventually take you away from me. I'm afraid I'll like you so much that I'll be broken if you leave. I'm afraid that Wei will... Ooh. Tao cut himself off before he could finish his last sentence. I've always been so worried about everything around me, and when you came I felt at ease with you. And I love you. Ugh. This is a murderer. I love you so much I feel like I'm dying. Tao silently cried as the rainwater and his tears mixed together. I didn't know I could feel this strongly for someone again. I'm so in love with you, it terrifies me. Tao's tears increased. How could you leave him here like this? Sighing, you stood up and took his hand. Tao, I like you too. I want to make this work with you. You intertwine your fingers with his. And Tao nodded and you both went back inside the complex together. I'm just saying, visiting Taiwan, it could be fun, you know? You and Tao were walking together once again. After the events that took place, you both decided it'd be best to move away from Taohua, considering all the disappearances and the horrible memories. You and Tao have been moving from place to place together. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him with his boba. Oh, my little baby. She's just like the absolute bee's knees. Oh, I love him. Yes, it would be fun. However, you can't just buy tickets without consulting me first. Gosh, traveling so much, sometimes it makes me feel like we're fugitives on the run. Are you really that mad? Ugh, no, I can't be mad at you when you're looking at me like that. Besides, it's not like I need to work or anything. I got my handsome boyfriend to pay for me. You nudged Tao as you tease him. I'm just a handsome wallet for you, aren't I? Maybe. You're not getting any of my drink now. I'm kidding, babe. You kissed him on the cheek. Taiwan sounds lovely. I can't wait to go with you. Tao stuttered a bit. Me too. I'd go anywhere with you, Yinny. Good ending? Yay! Let's start something up again. Hey. You look up to see Tao. You catch a cold out here. You put your head back into your knees. I don't want to talk to you right now. Come on, Yinny, don't be like that. Let's talk about this. What is there to even talk about? It's not like we're in a relationship. I know. But I do really like you. I'm sorry I had Shalha over. Tao bit his lip. Can we please go inside and talk about this? Please. I need you, Yinny. I don't want this to be the end. You look up at Tao's pleading expression. Alright. Tao helped you up and led you over to his room. We're here for a bit. Tao walked into his kitchen and grabbed something. Tao, are we actually going to talk because I'm not really in the mood to play games with you right now? Yinny, clench your teeth, please. Huh? You brained me with the freaking baseball bat! Your head hurt, and your body felt weak. You couldn't talk or move, but you could feel it. The pain was so small, but a stinging sensation was present. Someone was pulling at your wrist, stretching the skin. Your veins and tendons disconnected with small crunches and snaps until all you could feel was warm blood pooling near your wrist bone. With one last pull, your hand was completely off. You started to regain consciousness as the shock kicked in. Oh my freaking god! Tao was breathing heavily as he kissed your severed hand. Yinny, you're bleeding so much. I knew you would look so good like this. Since the first time I saw you, I knew that you'd be perfect. Tao's eyes stared deeply into yours. I'm not gonna let anyone take any part of you away from me, no one. Your eyes widened at the horrific sight. You could feel your mind blanking as the blood started to gush out even faster, making the bone feel slick and sticky. Whatever Tao was using to numb you, he clearly didn't use enough. Your heartbeat quickened, but then suddenly slowed. You tried to breathe, but a wave of haze filled your senses, urging you to black out. This feeling, this gushing. You never felt it before, but you knew. Your body was slowly shutting itself down. Don't worry, I'll stitch you up. You won't die, not like she did. But first, you saw a scalpel in Tao's other hand. We have 3 more to go through. Bad relationship, man. Oh god, that's terrible. Oh my goodness. So that was the end of Tao's route and all of his endings. I hope you guys enjoyed this story as much as I did. I really liked Tao, and the good ending was actually really sweet, but the rest of it, terrifying. I love his design though. Both Lee and Tao are like very, very interesting. I think it disguised itself as wholesome quite well, and then the shock built up really, really well, because I was like shocked when like Tao took to us with the bat, and also the thing about James. Thank you so much for listening along and enjoying the story with me. I hope you guys had a good time. If you guys liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe as well so you don't miss out on future videos. And leave a comment if you'd like. I absolutely love hearing from you guys. But until next time, take care!